I have a confession. I have never voted before, you know. For the longest, like, I would just look at the news and I'm just like, this isn't going to get any better. My vote, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not going to change anything. And this whole time, like, just feeling like basically like helpless and hopeless, and like there's nothing that I can do as an individual to improve what's going on around me, you know. And I've realized that me and a lot of other people with that type of mindset, it's like we take the backseat of our lives, you know. We take the backseat, and I've been having like a lot of dreams of, like, you know, back seats or whatever, right in the back seat. And I looked it up, and it's basically saying playing a passive role in life while watching other people control what goes on around you. You know, it's especially my people, you know, my complexion of people, we have been controlled for a very long time. And now that we are free physically, it's like we're still imprisoned within ourselves, you know. And really it's because of our thoughts, our beliefs, you know. You know, we have this belief that no matter what we do, things will not get better, you know. That's why I haven't been voting, because I feel like, I mean, you know, I'm just a little old female. Like, what is it that my vote is going to do, you know? Like, what difference is it going to make if I vote or if I don't? These people are going to do what they want to do regardless, you know? And that was really the attitude that I had. And, you know, with me learning things on the spiritual realm, you get in what you put out, you know? So if I'm constantly putting out as a person, and I know I'm not alone, I know it's a lot of other people in the world, really my generation, that's like not voting because we feel like, you know, we just feel like hopeless, like there's nothing that we can do, and we feel like whether we vote or not, it's not going to make a difference. But I am here to confirm with really myself and everybody else that our vote, it does matter, because the president that we have now, you know, a lot of people are not happy, and majority of the people that are not happy are ones who did not vote, you know. And I came across this post on Facebook, you know, and it was saying if you're not going to do anything about it, you have no place to complain. And I took that personal, and it made me think about, you know, with the voting and whatnot, you know, I have never voted before, but I've constantly been saying to myself, like, things need to get better. We need a better president. We need a better, you know, group of people in the legislative branch. We need a better government, all of that. I'm steadily saying this to myself, but my actions are showing otherwise. I haven't been voting, you know, I haven't been participating in the meetings. I haven't been reading up on these people that are running as candidates. I have not been doing my necessary research on politics. You know, for the longest I shied away from politics because it's just kind of like, you know, in my world I'm like, I just don't deal with that. But when we don't deal with it, we're basically throwing our hands up and saying, do what you want to do. You know, we dismiss ourselves that opportunity to at least take steps in, you know, the direction of better. You know, we deny ourselves access to that versus, you know, actually moving forward, you know. And yeah, that's why I didn't vote. I didn't want anything to do with it. It's just too much drama, you know, and that's how I saw it. It's just too much drama. But honestly, if I see it as drama and I'm just steadily in the background, I'm not saying anything, I'm not doing anything, I'm not voting, it's like I'm condoning this behavior. If I have not voted for a person that I know will lead my people into a better nation, if I know it's a person like that and I don't vote for them, that means I do not support them, you know. And it's just kind of like, why am I expecting and hoping and wishing and praying that things will get better around me when I'm not even doing my part to make sure that it can possibly happen? You know, whether the person that we voted for gets it or not, it's just a simple fact that if we're saying we want change, we have to make that step, you know. It just defeats the whole purpose of, if we're saying we want change but we're not voting for change, whether we get that change that we're looking for or not, we can proudly walk around in our community and know that we did as best as we could. You know, we can proudly walk away and say, I tried, you know, rather than just walking away from the battlefield. We just put our shields up and just walk away, you know. And for our God to have sent us on earth to bring about a better peace, a new earth, a new heaven on earth, for not only ourselves and our families, but for the generations underneath us. And for us not to go out and actually vote to bring about that peace, bring about that change, and actually speak up and actually act on behalf of our people, it really just defeats the whole purpose, you know. And whenever we have the type of attitude to where like, oh, my vote doesn't matter, it's just kind of a selfish mindset, you know. We're not thinking like the children of the Most High that we're supposed to be. You know, something I realized also is me not voting, it's not just about me, you know. If I can't do it for myself, the least that I can do is do it on behalf of somebody that's much less fortunate than me, you know. Because let's say, for instance, if I'm rich and I'm not voting because I'm going to be rich whether or not, okay, I'm okay, but what about this next person beside me? I didn't vote. And what if the change that we're looking for, we fell short of just a few votes for the right people, all because the people thought that there was no power in their votes? What if that's why we never accomplished the change we're looking for? We have to empower ourselves on the inside to let us know, yes, my voice, it does count. My vote, it does count. My actions, they do count. That's just the type of mindset that we have to have. Whether that person wins or not, that we're hoping to win, the least we can say we did get out and try to bring about peace on earth that our God sent us here to do, you know. And I've been brushing it off for like a really long time because like I really didn't want anything to do with politics. But honestly, if we're wanting change, if we're wanting better people governing our children, we have to vote for people that qualify. Other people get the concept that if they stick together, do everything together, they will bring about change. But my people in particular, we've gotten to the point to where we just feel like our voice, it does not matter. The people in my generation, we can all get out and vote, you know. Whether it turns out in our favor how we want it to or not, the least we can do is say that we did try, we did speak up, we did put that vote out for better energy, for better leadership, for better control and dictatorship over our people. We can say that we did our best as a nation to bring about that change. And so right now, how we're out on the streets protesting, we won't have to do that if we vote for people that's already listening to us. The people that are already there, they're not listening to us. So we might as well just stop trying to fight them in the street and just instead do it the peaceful way and vote for people that are already listening to us, that are already trying to meet our needs instead of going against us and see us out here struggling even more than we already are. You know, we have to stop fighting against them. That battle is over. That's God's battle to fight. We can't change other people's behaviors, but we can change the people that we put in there. The people that are already in control, they're crooked. There's nothing we can change about them. If they're crooked, they're just going to continue to be crooked. No matter how hard we protest, no matter how many people we get out here and hurt, they're going to continue to be crooked. So that's a battle we are not going to win. That's God's battle within them that they have to fix. But their turns are almost up. If instead of fighting them, we can put our focus on voting for people that are already listening to us and already trying to meet our needs, we will be just fine. But if we continue to focus on the bads, fighting them rather than focusing on the goods, which here's when we have an opportunity to vote for people that listen to us. We have an opportunity to vote for people that are kind, humble, just, fair, you know, all of that. We have that opportunity now. We have to take responsibility here. We're adults. We're sitting up here trying to change things that are completely out of our control. If they're crooked, they're going to continue to be crooked. That's out of our control. But what is in our control is getting out and voting for people that actually are for us. You know, people that are not crooked, people that are kind, people that are warm-hearted, people that are sympathetic, people that are empathetic, people that actually know what it's like to come from the bottom and live paycheck to paycheck. Somebody who understands what it's like to be a child without their parent, you know. We have to vote for somebody that understands what it's like to have to go to work every day just to make money enough just to pay bills and still have to continue to work hard. We have to vote for people that understand what it's like to be in our shoes. the people that are already in office, they don't understand. They didn't come from a background like us. There's nothing they can do for us. But we have an opportunity to vote for people who do. It's just all up to us what we decide to do. But as for me and my household, we getting out and voting. If we can't do it for ourselves, the least we can do is do it for somebody out there much less fortunate, you know. But until next time, continue to be real, be true, and be you. Also, if you are in zip code area 38343, you already know what's up, you feel me? That way, she is voting for Tennessee State Senate District 24. And she is a very amazing woman, very amazing. She's my stepmother. She is done marvelous. She's a very good provider. She's warm-hearted. She's very protective of the people that she loves. I do recommend that our people go out and vote. That will be my pick for, once again, the zip code area 38343. Stay away. She's running for Tennessee State Senate District 24. But all right, until next time, continue to be real, be true, and be